Hey, I'm Marc Stevens, author of Adventures in Legal Land, and of course the website is markstevens.net. You can also get a copy of Government Indicted, and do a radio show called The No State Project live every Saturday from 4 to 7 Eastern Standard Time on LRN.FM, the Liberty Radio Network. And I want to do a quick video here. We got two things to discuss, and it really revolves around the same thing. I want to give you a quick lesson on how to completely gut the false presumption of legitimacy that people called government have. And all government is just men and women forcing people to pay them. That's all they. That's it. And I challenge anyone to disprove me on that. All government is men and women forcing others to pay them. That's it. There's nothing magical about them. Nothing honorable. And it's very easy. I mean, just showing that. They're forcing people to pay them. That tears apart the presumption of legitimacy right there. But that goes over most people's heads. Most people are too conditioned to get that. They believe that their laws apply. Now, well, I'm here. If I want to change the law, I'm going to have to vote. No. There's no evidence those laws apply, and it only takes a few questions. If any regular visitor to the No State Project at markstevens.net, you already know how easy this is. But for those who aren't, I'm going to give you two examples here. They're both with the IRS. One is a media rep out of Washington, D.C., named Naomi, and the other is an IRS agent and one of the actual parasites that are attacking people. So the media rep not directly attacking, but the IRS agent directly attacking. Again, I'm not going after critics. I'm not saying and going to someone who loves the IRS and is happy to pay, and I'm asking them, and they can't. No. These are not lay people. These are not just the average person who has no better chance of proving the government is legitimate or the laws apply either. But I'm going to the actual attackers, the people who are physically threatening and attacking us every single day. So that's very important. Okay, these are the actual attackers. And we're going to show you just by asking a few questions how to gut that presumption of legitimacy that their laws and their constitutions, which they think is sacred, has any application whatsoever to us. So first woman, you know you're in trouble with them. Let me get a screen recording going here. So let's see what we've got going. Okay. Email. You know you're in trouble. This is to Naomi Henry. You know you're in trouble when they ask you to put the questions in writing. It's a very simple question. Do you have any evidence? Just yes or no. Just yes or no. But she wants them in writing because that's what the people, what they do. It is to make the IRS look good. They're not going to allow any questions off the cuff that they can't answer. Okay. I tell her that we just spoke. I do a radio show. I've not seen any facts proving the Constitution and Code apply to people just because they're physically in North America. And since the IRS operates under the presumption/argument the Constitution and Code apply to everyone in this part of North America, my question is, what facts do you rely on to prove that the Constitution and Code apply? Well, yeah, they believe it does. I just want to know if there's any facts. Beyond their say-so. Also, if I did business in the same manner as the U.S. government by forcing people to pay me, would you consider me a criminal? Okay. I prefer to speak to someone and be able to record for my broadcast. And she responds pretty quickly, but not to this email. Remember, if there was evidence showing that they were legitimate and that their laws applied, man, they'd give it to you. Here you go, Mark. But this is the garbage I get. Per your request, the truth about frivolous tax arguments. My gosh, she did a copy and paste job on an email. The following links should prove helpful. One, even if we accept that I did present the frivolous argument, my second question was not an argument. If I did business in the same manner as the U.S. government, forcing people to pay me, would you consider me a criminal? What the hell does that have to do with tax protesting arguments? Frivolous nothing. So again, here we've got this dishonesty that you expect from a terrorist organization like the IRS. Two, it's not my argument that the Constitution and laws apply because it's someone being physically in North America. That's theirs. They're the ones who believe that. Listen to my call of shame. That's what they think. I just want to know what facts. I didn't say show me the law. What facts? They had them, they give them. So this was my response. Now that's insulting. These were my questions. I lay them out. Where do you see an argument? It's a question of evidence, not an argument, and your response is a typical dodge to a difficult question. Please either answer with facts or admit you have no facts. Also, the second question only requires a yes or no and is not addressed on the links you provided. Well, of course. So here you have another dishonest IRS agent. They know they have no evidence, because if they did, they'd give it to us. It's that simple. So there's the presumption of legitimacy gutted right there. That's all we needed to do. Well, let's go to the call of shame. And let's see what we've got here. Now, it was funny because the woman's name was Ruse. Ruse. Yeah, that was the pseudonym, Miss Ruse. And she certainly did try to trick us. I thought that was hilarious. Now, this is very similar to the call of shame yesterday. Now, again, every single act of aggression that they take against us is based off of them believing that their laws apply to us and gives them jurisdiction to do what they want. That as long as there's jurisdiction, they own us. And that jurisdiction is based on the presumption or the argument, if you're physically here, our laws apply. End of discussion. That's the way they operate. Ask them. They'll tell you. I have enough of MarcStevens.net directly out of the mouth of the politicians themselves. I am not making this up. Call them and ask them. They'll tell you. She insists, like the other agents, they've got evidence of jurisdiction. But once I get specific about what that alleged evidence is, because it's, just like on the shirt, it's reification, and it is a hell of a drug. Once I ask her for the specific facts, and we start getting down to the nitty-gritty, that's when she loses it. She gets very upset and eventually hangs up on me. And again, so just listen for yourself. It is another lesson how easy it is with 2 or 3 question tops. All you have to do to show that there is no such thing as legitimate government and that there's no such thing as a government, period. But it's that simple. It's just that simple. And if you don't agree, call and ask. I'm pretty sure if you stick to the questions, you'll be able to replicate the same results that I have. Either they'll hang up on you or they won't be responsive, or they'll admit to you they don't have anything. Again, if you disagree, call the radio show. I'm more than happy to put you on the air and set you up as a guest. If you've got evidence the Constitution laws apply, just because of your physical location, man, would love to see it. And again, just for those who are thinking of calling in, if you say, well, Mark, you were born in New York, that presupposes the Constitution laws apply because of my physical location. That's what it all comes down to. You can't make it any simpler. If you're physically in New York, the laws in New York apply to you. That's okay. Well, give me the facts to prove that. So again, if you've got that evidence, man, we'd love to hear from you. We're live every Saturday from 4 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. Hell, do a response video to this and post it. Do something publicly to present the evidence, because we love to see it, because in all these years, not one politician or bureaucrat has ever come to the table and been able to present one single fact. Again, my name is Marc Stevens, the website, MarcStevens.net.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Thanks for holding. Hi. As far as, do we have justification to garnish his wages is what you're asking, right?
No, I'm asking if you can confirm that there's evidence proving jurisdiction over him and able to do the garnishment.
Yes.
That's yes?
Because we have jurisdiction.
Okay, wait.
File notices.
Wait, I got to write that down. Yes? Okay, yes, you can confirm. All right, so you can confirm that there's evidence proving that the Constitution and Code apply to him?
I'm telling you, look,
is this
I'm
funny?
not going to get into all that stuff with you. Well, we've issued notices to him. He's contacted us many times in the past. We told him he needs to file his returns. He hasn't done it. We sent him the file notice we sent in 2011. We sent that certified. He signed for it. We sent him multiple letters. Last letter was sent April 5th to contact us. He didn't. We issued a garnishment. He hasn't filed any returns. We've been telling him to file for last several years. He hasn't gotten a payment plan. Bottom line.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
It's just a simple question. You said you can.
Okay,
you got to let me finish.
And you hold on. No.
No.
You're saying people are being rude and mean to you. You're the one that's being rude. Okay.
I'm being.
Why when you start sporting government stuff and all that other crap, nobody wants to hear it. Okay? Nobody wants to hear it.
Ma'am,
the IRS has the right to do what we just did. So any other constitutional stuff that you want to talk about, that's beyond conversation.
Okay,
We're not going to be talking about
we
that.
We need you to put in a request for a
no, we're not going to do that. The only time we send a revenue officer is they owe over $250,000.
That's not true.
We're not
That's
send a revenue
no. What's your badge number, Miss Ruse?
My badge number is 0154709. Now you have the right. He has the right maybe to call the IRS office, local IRS office, and see if it can be done. But he doesn't owe that much to justify a revenue officer.
That's not true, and there's nothing in Section 3705 that says it has to be over.
I don't care about any sections.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Okay,
we're not going to do it.
I don't care.
We're not going to do it.
I don't care.
He needs to file his returns.
Wait, I want to quote you
10,
for.
11,
I want to,
12,
ma'am.
and 13.
Stop.
We're not going to quote. No, we're not going to quote anything.
I don't care.
No.
No, all I did was ask if you can confirm there was jurisdiction. You said yes. Then I asked you a follow-up question.
Keep going on and keep going on. We're not going to discuss that.
The only one
he needs to file his 2010, 11, 12, and 13 taxes. He's going to get in a payment plan. We've been telling him for several years to file the returns. He hasn't done it. So the levy stands until he files his returns. Bottom line, that's it. Okay? No more discussion about it. I'm hanging up, okay?
Again, I want to supervise a callback. And they did it again. I was the one being rude. This woman wouldn't shut up for a moment. She spoke over to me.